It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back playing Minecraft. We started yesterday my new season in Minecraft Survival on my solo survival world, and I am super excited. Yesterday we went through all the list of projects I'm planning over the next few, many months. It's going to take me to finish all these, but I'm super excited. Some really cool stuff I have planned. Building and a little bit of redstone and some exploring and some adventuring, and we'll even add some more stuff to the list. If you guys have ideas, let me know. We'll add it to the list. But welcome everybody. It's Friday night. Have a fun Friday night stream. I bet a lot of people are out partying for Friday night. School is back in session, so a lot of people have Friday night lights to go to, the football games and all kinds of stuff. Friday night lights, I was actually just looking on Twitter. Friday night lights is trending on Twitter, and it looks like a whole bunch of people are out there having fun for the evening, and it's good to see people enjoying themselves. But for those of you guys who are here, thank you guys for being here, and I hope you guys are excited to play some Minecraft. Let me get everything hooked up and started and everything. Liam's in chat. Liam, how has your trip been going? Liam took a trip to Washington. I'm amazed that you're here, Liam. This is at a different time for Liam than you're used to as well. Much earlier. Isn't it nicer to be watching me earlier in the day and not like in the middle of the night? Normally Liam's watching from East Coast and it's like the middle of the night. Liam says, I'll probably miss Saturday streams and Monday night streams. Well, don't worry, man. Whenever you can stop by, it is good to see you. And you can always watch it after the fact. Zena says, I forgot about the frogs. Yes, we have all my tons of frogs over here just chilling. We're going to make, one of the things I'm going to do is make a little house for the frogs. I think that'll be fun. Okay, we're up here in this bright, sunny day. Oh, look at the flowers and the fields. Everything just looks so wonderful and peaceful out here. We got the lovely staircase that Liam built for us. So what I mentioned at the end of yesterday's stream is we are going to build the fishing docks, and we're going to start work on that today. The first thing we need to do is build... well, let's take a look out here first. The first thing we need to do is gather our materials for the build. And look at this. I have now that I'm playing on my computer, I have a further view distance. I can see, I can see all the way to our tree farm, which is over here. We have a bunch of acacia trees over there. I'm loving this so much. Liam saying ribbit in the chat. All right, so we're going to build a fishing dock, and actually I gave you guys a little bit of a preview in the thumbnail for tonight's stream. So I did, I went into my creative test world and came up with a design for what I thought would be a cool fishing dock. And so I've designed it out. I have a photograph, which is the thumbnail, which I'm looking at. So that's going to help me build it. So you guys have an idea of what I'm going for. Right now I have nothing done. So, we got a lot of work to do. Yesterday, we got a whole bunch of mangrove wood. Let's see. We got all this mangrove wood here. So, let's fill in an ender chest. Or not an ender chest, a shulker box. It's a shulker box. Let's throw this down. Actually, let me clear out some of my inventory. Leaves and saplings. We'll put mangrove roots in there. Moss carpet. Put moss carpet in there too. Oh, and propagules. We'll put those in there too. And mud. I have mud blocks. Put mud blocks in here. Oh, and mud bricks. Ooh, we got a ton of those. Do I need those? No, not right now. We have a whole stack of those. That's great. All right, let's put our box up here. And actually, don't I have a project box? I thought I had a yellow project box. What happened to that? I swear I had like a project box. Oh, maybe it was this one. What's in here? Sand and glass. Maybe this was my project box. Okay, well, I'd like to have a yellow project box. So maybe we will take our yellow dye and make this yellow. Oh, shoot. How do I make it yellow? Maybe I have to put it in the crafting bench to make it yellow. Yes, look at that. All right, so we have our a yellow shulker box to put all of our construction supplies in it. I'm going to be a construction worker today. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, we'll put our mangrove logs in there first. Let me put my dye back here. And what else do we need? Well, let's get the rest of the mangrove wood out here. You know what I should do? Oh, I need spruce. Dark oak. No, I need spruce. I have... Ooh, that's not going to be enough spruce, I don't think. Ooh, shoot. I thought I had more spruce than that. Strip spruce planks. Spruce planks. I don't think I have enough spruce. We'll see. Maybe I will. Let's bring a crafting table. And then we need deep slate. We got lots of deep slate here. So let's grab all of this. All of this. Put it in my project box. Oh my goodness, we might fill up this whole thing. And then what else do we need? Okay, spruce, mangrove wood. We need some, like, torches and stuff. Do I have any sea lanterns? Oh, I have a bunch of sea lanterns. All right, let me grab these. We have a... Oh, we have a bunch of soul torches. Perfect. I'd like to use soul torches in this build. So let's put these in there. Boom and boom. And I think this is all we're going to need, actually. We're going to need a stone cutter. So let me get a stone... We'll just grab this one. I should get another stone cutter so I can have one to take with me wherever I need. Liam says the UK has a new queen. Yes, it's very sad to hear about the passing of the former Queen of England. And, yeah, it's... yeah, it's just... It's sad to hear when anyone passes away. Liam says it's been nice on his vacation. 80 degrees. I think tomorrow's supposed to be 93, though. I can see Mount Rainier from here. Nice. Liam says, I got ice cream from Cold Stones. I went to the farmer's market and had tons of restaurants there, Zach. Oh, nice. Are you in the one in Seattle? The Seattle farmer's market? And I'm just looking around at all the beauty. The leaves look slightly different. You guys probably can't tell because of the new texture pack I put in. But they're still nice and bushy, like more so than the normal blocky leaves. The flowers look a little bit different. The sky looks different. Oh, you know what else we need? Is we need another lightning rod. Ooh, good thing I remembered that. We've been having a lot of lightning storms in here lately, and I'm making this build mostly out of wood. If you do not put a lightning rod, the lightning will strike your build and it will burn it down. So you definitely need... And lightning rods are not that expensive, I don't think. I think it's just 2 copper ingots. Is that correct? We will see here in a second. Stormrun Gaming is in chat. Hey, how's it going? Lightning... How do you spell lightning rod? Lightning rod. Oh, you need 3. Shoot, I only have 2. Oh my goodness. All right, well, this will help make sure that we keep this safe. And get another ingot here. He's in the farmer's market in Olympia. Okay. All right, man. Liam says, really? It will burn it? I didn't know this was City Skylines. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have fire spread on, so it'll burn everything down. All right. So now we have everything we need. Stormrun says, I'm kind of addicted to City Skylines. I knew it was going to happen. Yeah, it's a very addicting game. And you know, it's designed to be addicting. I don't know if you know this. If you played city builder games back in the day, like the original SimCity, the original city builder games were a lot harder than City Skylines. And it's because they're coded completely differently. City Skylines is coded to keep you playing. Like the older city builder games, like it's really just like you figuring out the equation. Like it's you figuring out, how do I grow my city and keep the taxes high and all that kind of stuff. And it's very hard. But with City Skylines, it's coded where it's fairly easy at the beginning, and then as your population increases, it rather than it being harder and harder to sustain your city, it gets easier and easier. Like you might notice, because your city's pretty big, you probably don't have any trouble with money at this point where you're at in your city. It's just because it's called it's something they do in video games called rubber banding, to just keep you playing, just keeping you coming back and playing it. So it's designed to be addicting. All right, this is the spot I want to put our build. Yeah, I think it's gonna go right here. All right, hold on. Let me make sure I can see my photograph here. Let me get my bed out so I can always sleep. Stormrun says, I've been on a population replacement spree. Everyone is dying, so I replace their abandoned houses so people can move in. Liam says, I thought I played a lot until I saw how many hours Zach has played. Yeah, I've played a ton. Zenna says, yeah, I had the older ones and got bored with them and deleted them. Liam says, I forgot how to do the demolition mod. I don't know why that isn't vanilla. It automatically demolishes your abandoned buildings. Yeah, that's one mod I don't have. I never really got the demolition mod. I kind of like I kind of like to be able to see where the abandoned houses are, because you know the automatic demolition mod will just demolish your houses, but like you need to be able to see where those abandoned houses are so that you can see where the problems are that you have to fix. That's my thought anyway. What do you guys think? Oh shoot, this is where I need to put my where I put my bed is where I need to put my my build. Okay, maybe I'll put my stuff up here. Okay, let me put my project box up here. Let me get my stone cutter out. And first thing we got to do is build the lightning rod. So let me get out my cobbled deep slate. We're going to make ourselves some bricks, deep slate bricks. We'll make, actually we'll just make a couple of these. And then I want to make some deep slate walls. I'll make 2 of these. And like over here, there's already a little hill that's just like naturally made. And so I'm just going to put a big thing right here. Oh gosh, I can't do that with, oh shoot. I can't jump up with fences. I forgot. All right, so I'll put the fences down here. And then I'll put my lightning rod up here. So that way, if lightning strikes while I'm in the middle of building this, then it won't affect my build. And that's just the dirt. Okay, perfect. So now we are safe from the lightning and we are good to go. Zena says, I think you're right. It would be easier to know the problems so you know how to fix them. Okay, I want to get a bunch of these spruce things turned into planks, because I think they'll go further if they're planks. So, oh, we need our crafting bench. We'll turn this all into planks. We're going to need a lot more than that, but this will get us started. And then I'm using a lot of bricks. So let's turn these cobble, this stack of cobble, we'll turn them all into bricks. This build is going to use up most of my cobble, I think. And then I'll put my first cobble over here. So I think... This goes like this. So it should go there. I want to make sure I have this right. I'm pretty sure this goes out like this. I'm looking at the picture from the thumbnail because I want to make sure I get everything aligned correctly. I think this is the first post here. And then this would just go back this way. All right, let's dig up some of this dirt. And I think it'll just run into this wall here. Perfect. Okay, let me grab this dirt because I will use it later. All right, so this is kind of where the docks are going to sit. And then what I can do is just dig up this dirt here. And then we'll fill all of this in with these spruce planks. I haven't used a lot of spruce yet in this build. It's funny, I find that spruce is most people's favorite wood in Minecraft. It's never really been my favorite wood. I tend to like birch, to build with birch or to build with oak, because they're a little bit lighter. To me, spruce is a little bit too dark, in my opinion. But I feel like I like the look of this being a little bit of a darker build. So that's why I went with spruce. Liam says it tells you before they get abandoned. Oh, he's talking about the mod. He says the mod tells you before they get abandoned, plus it waits for a while before it demolishes it. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll look into using it. Yeah, my problem is, you know, like I get like distracted when I play City Skylines, and so like I'll be like let's say the mod waited 5 minutes before it demolished a building. Well, sometimes I get distracted for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes on like whatever build I'm working on. And so I would have completely missed that, whatever that 5-minute window is. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I think I'm messing this up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this looks right. This looks right. Okay, so it is 4. I'm going to make little boxes here. And so it's 4 wide by 5 long. 4 squares by 5 squares. So we're going to pick this one up and replace it with more blocks like this. And this is going to go back into the back here. Zenith says, I like birds also. Liam says, it's true. You might miss it. Yeah, Liam knows I would probably miss it. All right, while I'm laying out this grid, I'm just going to lay out this grid over this whole area so that we have like kind of something flat to build on. But while I'm laying this out, there's a news story I wanted to talk about that's been kind of going on this week, and it has to do with streamer drama here on YouTube. And I don't know if you guys have heard about this going on this week, but this guy, what is his name? Frost made some accusations about Nadeshot, that he was kind of taking advantage of him and his friends, who are all streamers. And so if you know who these people are, most people don't know who this Frosty kid is, but people know who Nadeshot is. Nadeshot is one of the biggest, most influential gaming streamers out there. He plays like Call of Duty type stuff, but he is the owner of 100 Thieves, which is a gaming organization. It's like FaZe Clan. It's another gaming organization like FaZe Clan. So Nadeshot owns 100 Thieves, and if you're a gamer, you can apply to be part of 100 Thieves, and 100 Thieves will help you get sponsorship deals for your YouTube channel, and then you give a percentage of your earnings to 100 Thieves. These organizations have been around for a long time. You probably have heard of FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan is the largest gaming organization out there, but 100 Thieves is really big too. And so Nadeshot is the president and founder of this organization. And he's in a little bit of hot water because of these accusations. So this is like a young kid who became part of they had like a content creator house, where they had a house where a whole bunch of gamers lived in the same house together. And they were called the Mob. And they were supposed to be this organization run by 100 Thieves. And, 100 Thieves would give them sponsorship deals, and a percentage of the revenue would go back to 100 Thieves. Well, so this kid went on Twitter, and he was like, apparently he was drunk. And he was like drunk tweeting, and he started tweeting out about how Nadeshot was taking advantage of them, and he's no longer in the house. The house shut down. It closed. They didn't become big and famous, which is what I think they were thinking was going to happen. And yeah, so he was complaining on Twitter that he said that Nadeshot took 95% of their earnings. Like crazy. So anyway, there's been this back and forth. Nadeshot did a live stream telling his side of the story, and then Frosty did a live stream telling his side of the story. And in Nadeshot's live stream, he kind of defended himself by saying, I did not take 95%. I only took 85%. Which is really ridiculous. If you're kind of knowledgeable about, the entertainment industry, a normal management fee is between 10 to 15%. So, it's just ludicrous that he would take 85%. That is ludicrous. And Nadeshot was saying, I didn't even take that much all the time. A lot of the time I only took 60% or something like that. But still, 60%, it's ludicrous. It is ludicrous. He was taking advantage of those kids. But the thing was, if they had a contract, what he was doing was not illegal. It's not illegal to have a crummy contract. So, these kids weren't being taken advantage of. They signed a crummy deal. So yeah, this whole thing that's been going on. Liam says, how many tiles is your city? Are you asking me or are you asking Stormrun Gaming? I don't know how many tiles mine is. Where'd all my stuff go? Oh, it's up here. Ooh, look it up. Look at that. Oh, I have more stuff here. Okay, we are going to need some more spruce planks for sure. Let's take these. Let's see how far this gets us. Liam says, I want to be a young kid. Hopefully you'll be smarter than these kids. Yeah, they shouldn't have signed a contract like that. But Nadeshot also, here, you know what? I'm going to tell you my opinion. And this is an opinion. If I was a bigger YouTuber, I would get canceled for saying this. But because I'm so small, nobody even knows who I am or what I'm saying. So I'm going to say what I think anyway. All right, so Nadeshot, who's one of the most powerful... He's one of the most powerful people in YouTube gaming, okay? I think he's a little bit of a weasel. Like, I just think this is like a weasel thing to do. Write a contract for young kids who don't know any better, taking 85% of their revenue. To me, I hear that, I'm like, this guy is a weasel. And you have to remember, like, these are the same people who were involved, like, back in the day with another YouTuber named Nick Merckx. Do you guys know who Nick Merckx is? Nick Merckx is also one of the biggest gaming YouTubers. And Nick Merckx and Nadeshot used to be best friends. They used to be best friends back in the day. They were both Call of Duty gamers. They were both... growing YouTubers, and yeah. So back in the day, like, they were involved together in creating 100 Thieves. Now, it was always like Nadeshot's thing, but Nick Merckx helped him create it. He was there together in the initial meetings, forming the organization, planning how they were going to do it, and then Nadeshot cut Nick Merckx out of the deal. Nick Merckx says he was promised 5% of the organization, which would have translated into millions of dollars. And Nadeshot, when push came to shove, Nadeshot had the documents, and he wrote Nick Merckx out of the documents. And it's one of the biggest feuds in YouTube gaming between Nick Merckx and Nadeshot. But like, I totally believe that happened, like that, yeah. It's just that's kind of a weaselly thing to do. Nadeshot, and here's Nadeshot again doing another kind of scammy thing. I mean, and it's not like he's doing anything illegal. Like, Nadeshot is free to do this stuff. We're a free market. You can do whatever you want. You can write contracts that you want. I don't think it was illegal for him to cut Nick Merckx out of the contract, although it might have actually been illegal if they had a verbal contractual agreement that they were going to do this. That is potentially illegal to cut him out. But it's not like, if it's just verbal, he really doesn't, Nick Merckx doesn't have any proof to be able to sue him and be successful at suing him. So, yeah. So it's not like he's like legally he can do what he's doing, but there's a difference between doing something illegal and doing something that's unethical. Like, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's moral or ethical or nice. So I don't know. I think I just think it's a little bit of a weasel. That's all I'm saying. What do you guys think? Does this look good or not? Oh, you know what? I was going to put like a cross beam in here. That's right. There should be like a cross beam like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like right here. Okay, let me pick these up again. I think this will look good. Duma's in chat. Hey, Duma. Liam says 85%. That's more than Shark Tank. Yeah, I know. I mean, like everyone has heard that number and has been blown away. Like that is so criminal. Again, you have to remember the industry standard is 10 to 15% cut. Now, I don't know what the rest of this deal was. Maybe they were getting some other benefits, but I doubt it. I think he just wrote a scammy contract. Then 85% of somebody's revenue. Oh my goodness. That's basically them working for free. Duma says his city's 25 tiles, not fully populated yet, and 40% water. Liam says the company I work with only takes 35%, and I think that's a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. 35%. You know, it depends on what they're doing. Like so in entertainment, you know, you'll have a manager, and the manager will take 10 to 15%. But what a manager does is they just answer emails, essentially. You know, like someone, a company like, I don't know, like what's one of those drink companies? You know, the energy drinks. Like an energy drink company will email the manager and say, I want 100 Thieves to do a sponsorship deal for $100,000. The manager emails Nadeshot, says, do you want to do this? Nadeshot says yes. The manager emails it back. So if all the manager is doing is sending emails back and forth, you know, 10 to 15%, that's like reasonable. If they're doing more than that, like maybe they're doing like managing insurance, or I don't know. I mean, that's when you start to get higher percentages. But to go from 10 to 15% to 85%, that's crazy. Yeah, the thing is, so, you know, I started my career in Hollywood. So I have a lot of experience like with this whole world, which is partly why I'm so worked up about this. And I've seen this happen so much to young kids. It's so sad. And I that's one of the reasons why I'm talking about this, because I know some people who watch my channel have aspirations to go and be, you know, in entertainment in some fashion. And you have to be really smart to not get taken advantage of. Because here's what's happening. There are so many young kids out there who would sign whatever agreement Nadeshot puts in front of them just for the opportunity to say that they're part of 100 Thieves. You know, there's so many young kids out there who'd be like, that's so cool. Yeah, sure. Take 85% of my revenue. I don't care. Yeah, let me just sign this. And then they're signing stuff that's totally just screwing them over, and they don't realize it. So yeah, you have to be smart and realize that there's scammy people out there who get away with that stuff because there's a line of young kids out there who will take that deal. There's a line of kids out there who would do it for free to say that they were part of 100 Thieves. So yeah, you just have to be aware of that kind of stuff and try, because what ends up happening is you sign the deal, you get involved with these people, and then you realize, holy cow, I'm getting screwed over. And then you sign this contract, you can't get out of it. And then you start getting bitter. And I think that's what happened to these kids in this house. I mean, the house collapsed. They didn't do anything, but they're probably sitting there and realizing we're getting screwed. And then you get demotivated and you don't want to do any work. And so I really feel for these kids. Liam says the 35% gets their loads and to be under their authority, so it is worth it. Um, do they take on liability? That's probably well, that's probably too much, too big a question to ask in a chat forum. But yeah, if they take on liability stuff, I mean that's huge. Um, but anyway, like I'll tell you a personal story. Um, so when I got my first job in entertainment, well, no, this wasn't even my first job. This was like a cup. This was like my third job in entertainment. Um, it was a pretty big deal for me because this was when I got a job working for a mini studio. I was actually going to be working on movies, which I wanted to do, um, and so I got this job working in the production department. I was so hyped. I mean, this is the type of job that people die for. I mean, this was like a dream job for me. I got an offer letter. I signed the offer letter. I was like, I'm going to start this day. They're going to pay me this amount of money. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough. It was like the going rate. And I show up on my first day and they tell me, you know what? You signed this offer letter, but we're only going to pay you less. And like 25% less. And I'm like, wait, what? We have a legal agreement. And they're like, well, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your salary isn't what you think. It's 25% less. And what I should have done was walked out the door. But, I was a young kid. I was excited about the job. I was like, I want to, I want to make this my career. I don't want to upset these people. And so I stayed in the job and took like this pay cut that was different from my offer letter. It was so, and I had my apartment bills to pay. And so it's like, I couldn't really afford to walk away from the job. So like, it's tough. It's tough when you're a young person out there trying to make it work. But yeah, that's just an example. It's like, and they felt confident in being able to pull a fast one on me like that because there were people lining up for that job. There was a lot of people who wanted that job, and I felt lucky that I could get it. I should have walked away because that was not the first time I got screwed over in that job. I continued to get screwed over in that job in multiple ways, which is a story for another day. But yeah, if that happens to you, the moral of the story is if someone's doing that to you, they are not an ethical person. They are a bad person, and you should probably walk away because when they see that they can take advantage of you, they will continue to take advantage of you. And that's what I think happened in this Nate Shot case. I think it's just another Hollywood story of young, excited kids going to Hollywood and some scammy people taking advantage of them. Okay, so we have this lovely platform here. Look at this. Let me start with the build. So first things first, we're going to need some spruce logs. Oh gosh, please tell me I have some more. No, that's it. All right, we're going to have to go find some spruce logs. I wonder if there's any near here. I don't think there's a spruce forest near here. You know what? Let's go back to the main. Let's go back to the main village, because that's where I normally do all my spruce gathering. We'll go back to the main village. Yeah, on the shopping mall island, there's lots of spruce trees. So we'll just head over there. Liam says the offer letter probably said this is a conditional offer and terms are subject to change. No, it didn't say that. It didn't say that. Like, legally, I was entitled to. I mean, it was clear in the offer letter of what I was entitled to, and they just ignored it. They ignored their own offer letter that they gave me and signed. Like, it's crazy. And like, I went and talked to a lawyer, by the way. And the lawyer was like, you can pursue this. You have a case here. But do you want to destroy your reputation with these people? And like I didn't at that time. And so, you know, I ended up getting just getting taken advantage of. Oh, this looks so different because I can see everything. We need to take care of these pig guys over here. All right, so we are back at our village here. We have all of our lovely beacons here. We got Liam's giant house over here. We have our Christmas tree. We have our bell tower up here. Oh, our bell tower. Let's go over to the bell tower. The bell tower has a lucky bell at the top. It says, ring the bell for good luck. And so you can come up here and just come up to the top. And I should be able to just jump up here and ring the bell. Look at that. And look at the view from up here. All right, yeah, lots of spruce trees over here. We've already deforested a ton of this, but let's keep chopping these suckers down. Oh, I should have brought my shears again. I always forget to bring my shears because I would love to get this these leaves. I'm always like in need of leaves. I don't think we need a ton of this. I just need more than 0. I have 0 right now. Liam says the offer letters I get all say that. They all say that they're conditional and subject to change. That's really kind of shady. An offer letter, normally an offer letter is like this is the offer. Like if it's subject to change, what kind of offer is that? Yeah, the big thing for me is the whole thing with Nick Merckx too. You know, like back in the day, we all saw this happen, and it was kind of always like, you know, who do you believe? Do you believe Nick Merckx or do you believe Nadeshot? A lot of people believed Nadeshot, but like I don't know. I don't know if you guys know who Nick Merckx is, but I've watched his channel a bunch. He does a lot of he used to play Fortnite, but he does a lot of Call of Duty stuff. Well, not anymore. I don't know what he plays now, but to me, Nick Merckx seems like a pretty genuine, honest guy. Like he seems I think he was like a former Marine or something. I don't know, but he seems very, you know, like ethical on the up and up, and so. I'll give you an example of why I say that. You know, he did an event not that long ago where he was at this event in Florida, and he invited all of his fans to come, and you could meet him in person, and like hundreds of people showed up for this event, and he was there, and apparently, this is what I heard, he stayed at that event until he shook hands with every person who showed up. I mean, he just seems like that's the type of guy he seems like, a genuinely nice guy who is there for his fans. Nadeshot to me seems like, you know, the type of guy who would like show up, go to the VIP lounge, and then leave without saying hello to anybody after taking everybody's money to get in. I don't know. You know, so anyway, if I have a choice to believe Nick Merckx or Nadeshot on who was acting sus in that arrangement, I would believe Nick Merckx. I just would. He just seems like a much more upstanding guy. though, I don't have my bed, and the sun is going down. Oh, I do have my bed. Nice. Oh, but I could just sleep back in the town, since we're right over here. I can go sleep in my house. I'm still missing my bed. I don't know what happened to my bed. I think I took it when I went to the ancient city. Zendis is taking off. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Captain Irish is in chat. Welcome to the stream, man. All right, so we got tons of spruce logs. This was a pretty productive trip over here. Captain says, tell me about yourself. What brought you to YouTube to stream? What are your goals? I am streaming for fun. I have another YouTube channel called Wolves in Finance. That's a little bit bigger than this one, and that's the YouTube channel I've had for over 7 years. I started that one first, and then that channel is about accounting and business, and it's so serious that I wanted to do. I love YouTube so much. I wanted to do a little bit more, but I wanted to do something fun. And I watched tons of streamers. And so I was like, you know what? Let me just start a streaming channel and just do it for fun. So that's that's this whole channel. I have this motto that I say, do something fun every single day. It's something I try to live by. And this is my example of that. This is me just doing something I find fun every single day. And I'm doing it here live with you guys. So that's my story. Not too much to it. I always do games that I find a lot of fun, which is Minecraft and City Skylines. What are my goals? My goal is to have 1 million subscribers. Yeah, I'm an accountant in real life. So my day job is I'm an accountant. But yeah, I would eventually like to have a bigger YouTube channel as well. Captain Irish says, do you talk about investment in stocks on your other channel? I do not. I don't give investment advice on my channel or tell you like what to invest in. I try to talk more about. I talk a lot about current events, stuff that financial news stories. I talk about that, but I also talk about accounting concepts. So rather than tell you, okay, you should go invest in this stock or in this stock or in this stock, I'll talk about diversification and what are different approaches to investing that will benefit you in the long run. But I try to steer away from telling you to invest in certain things because then you can get into trouble for getting people investment advice and that kind of stuff. You have to be really careful. And that's not my goal. My goal isn't to tell people what to invest in. It's more like an educational thing. Like finance is confusing. Financial markets and money, it's just confusing. I'll tell you what really makes me mad. So I'm an accountant. I have 2 master's degrees. I have a master's in accounting and a master's in finance. So I know a lot about how these investment banks work and how the money markets work and how financial markets work. And what kills me is there's a lot of concepts that average people should know about that would make you a ton of money, but accountants and finance people keep all of that stuff secret. Like there's so much that people they make it overly complicated on purpose. They use confusing terms on purpose because it gives them job security. They don't want people to know that it's easy to manage your money. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. And I'll give you an example. People wonder, what should I invest in? And they go to these financial websites and there's all this gibberish, financial gibberish on different things you can use and equations you could use. It's really pretty simple. To be successful in investing in a general sense, you just need exposure to the stock market. I mean, it's really that simple. And there's different things you can do and diversify, but you just need exposure to investments. It's that simple. It's you save your money and then invest it in ways that gives you some level of exposure to the stock market. Now, of course, you should have diversification and all that stuff and buy bonds and all kinds of things, gold and real estate, but it doesn't have to be complicated. I feel like accountants and finance people make it overly complicated when, they should just be telling people, look guys, it's simple. Save your money, invest in a way that gives you exposure to the stock market. Do that over the next 30 years and you'll be a millionaire. That's not official investment advice, by the way. We're just playing Minecraft here. Captain Iris says, I understand that. I'm a consultant in real life. I'm an actor outside of that, and that's my biggest aspiration. Streaming is a great outlet. Well, thanks for joining the stream today. I'll have to check out your YouTube channel. Actually, let me write that down. I love watching other people's YouTube channels and seeing what other people are doing. Captain Irish. Liam says you play Fortnite? Captain says I'm silly. Yeah, I love playing Fortnite. I came really close to making this a Fortnite channel, Fortnite all the time, but I love Fortnite. I love playing Fortnite, but as an accountant, it's really hard because I'm on my computer all day long doing accounting. So it's hard to go from sitting at your computer doing accounting to going to play Fortnite sitting at your computer. My arm just gets tired. I can't do that much mousing around. Here I'm playing Minecraft, I'm talking with you guys, my arm is still tired from being at the computer all day, but I'm not, I don't have to be exact with this mouse like I do when I play Fortnite. So that's why I'm not playing Fortnite. But I came close to making this an all Fortnite all the time channel just because I love it so much. All right. Now that we have our spruce logs, let's get these spruce logs out. And we are going to start by making some pillars in here. I love the rain. Oh my goodness. I know people hate the rain in Minecraft, but I love it. Mostly because I live in Arizona and it never rains here. Oh gosh. Oh, was that loud, guys? Mostly because I live in Arizona and it's it never rains here. But, yeah, I just love the rain. It's so great atmosphere. Okay, I'll leave 2 blocks and then put the other block here. Okay, I think those are in the right spot. I'm not sure. All right, so we're going to strip these. Yikes. See, that's why I built this lightning rod. It's because otherwise the lightning would strike the wood and catch it on fire. And I don't want that. Captain says I subbed. Nice. Okay, I am going to go to sleep, just so that the thunder doesn't break my eardrums. The other big gaming news that happened today, I'm going to start building the building here. Ninja announced that he's breaking his contract with Twitch. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but this is huge news. I think this is like such a big deal. Ninja was exclusive with Twitch, and now he's going to be just like streaming on, I guess he's planning on streaming on all platforms all at the same time. So he'll do his stream and he'll be live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on Facebook Gaming, all at the same time. I think that's impressive. That's impressive. I mean, I just stream on YouTube. But maybe I should figure out how to do what Ninja is doing. I feel like Ninja is in this like really interesting position where he probably like, I don't know. I feel like Ninja knows what he's doing. You know, he's been streaming for long enough. It's just really interesting. Like for him to do this means he's giving up a massive check. Because what normally happens is Twitch will give you a check if you say, I will stream exclusively on Twitch and nowhere else. And so it's got to be a multi-million-dollar check that he's just walking away from. And so that means that it's more beneficial for him to take, he's got to be getting like sponsorship deals that is more money than what Twitch is offering him. And so it makes sense for him to say, I'm going to stream on all these different platforms because it must be because he can grow his audience more by reaching more people on more platforms, that he would rather have the bigger audience than the cash money, because he can turn that audience into sponsorship deals. I think that's really smart. Like that's I say good for him. But I think it's such an important story because it shows that maybe Twitch is losing its power to like dictate people's deals. It might also just be the case that he's not as popular as he used to be, and Twitch might have offered him a pretty lame deal, and he just said, "Forget it, I'm not taking that." It could be that kind of situation. Captain Irish says he's streaming on all platforms now. He's already broken his contract. He's streaming on all platforms now. He streamed on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, TikTok, Instagram today. Is Mixer still up? I didn't know Mixer was still a thing. Liam says, I thought you could only stream on one. Well, if you don't have a deal, you can stream wherever you want. Liam says, don't you want the building further back? Oh, it might need to be further back than this. I think Liam is right. Hold on. Let me look. I have more pictures of this that I took from my creative world. Hold up. Here's a picture. Here's a picture from the side. Yeah, I do need it further back. Good call, Liam. I didn't even notice that. All right, easy fix. Let's just move this back one block. So it should be more like here. And I'll have a double door there. I'll have windows here. All right, I'm liking this. We might have to dig this out a little bit more. I don't know how deep this goes into the mountainside here. Mr. Games is in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm building a place where I can go fishing. All right, that looks good. All right, I need to build the boat docks out here. I need to put in like the windows and stuff. But I think this is a good start. Let's go out here. What do you guys think so far? I think it's looking pretty good. And we can do like a staircase that like winds up here. That's my ultimate plan here. I think that'll look pretty cool. So I'm going to continue on working on this tomorrow. I'm going to end the stream off here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you to Captain Irish and Liam and Mr. Games and Zenis, who was here earlier. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And we will tomorrow we'll probably finish this build. And then I have all the stuff for the ultimate fishing rod. So we're going to see what we can catch when we go fishing. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.